Have you ever wondered why some people seem to dislike you for no apparent reason? It's like no matter what you do, someone is always watching you with disdain or resentment. The question of why some people hate us without any clear cause can be a mystery. Sometimes the reasons are hidden deep in their own psychology, rooted in jealousy, misunderstandings, or personal insecurities. In this video, we will explore 7 reasons why people might secretly harbor negative feelings toward you. But first, I want to thank you for the amazing support you've shown me. It's truly a pleasure creating these videos for you, and I love reading your kind comments. If this is your first time on the channel, please hit the like button and turn on the notification bell so YouTube can suggest this video to more viewers like you. Are you ready to discover the reasons? Let's dive in. 1. Envy and jealousy. One of the most common reasons people might dislike you is rooted in envy or jealousy. Envy is like a toxic seed that grows in the minds of those who see in you something they desire but feel they cannot attain. It could be your career success, personal achievements, relationships, or even your character and integrity. Jealousy often transforms admiration into bitterness. What starts as a simple recognition of your success or qualities can turn into deep resentment. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how some people react negatively when you accomplish something significant? Instead of congratulating you or being happy for you, they might give you backhanded compliments or act distant. This happens because your success reminds them of what they feel they are lacking. In Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius teaches us to focus on what is within our control and to let go of what we cannot control. Envy is something that exists entirely within the minds of others. You cannot change their jealousy, but you can change how you react to it. The Stoics remind us not to be weighed down by others' emotions, especially those rooted in envy. The key is to maintain your integrity and keep moving forward, regardless of the negativity that might come your way. Envy can also manifest in subtle ways. Some people might try to sabotage you, gossip behind your back, or make your life more difficult. They may do this because they feel that your success threatens their sense of self-worth. Instead of seeing your accomplishments as inspiration, they see it as a reminder of their own perceived inadequacies. It's important to remember that this isn't about you, it's about them. Stoicism teaches us to develop resilience and not let the opinions of others dictate our sense of self-worth. When you understand that someone's jealousy is their own internal battle, you can respond with empathy rather than frustration. You realize that their feelings of inadequacy and their need to bring you down are rooted in their own insecurities. But what should you do when faced with someone's envy? First, do not engage in the same behavior. Don't try to diminish your accomplishments to make them feel better. Don't feel the need to prove yourself to them either. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Keep this in mind when dealing with envious individuals and focus on what you can control: your actions, your attitude, and your path. 2. Misunderstandings and poor communication. Another reason people might dislike you comes down to misunderstandings. Humans are complex creatures, and sometimes what you say or do can be misinterpreted. Maybe you made a comment that was taken the wrong way, or maybe your body language unintentionally sent the wrong signal. Even when we mean well, miscommunication can happen, and it can lead to resentment over time. It's important to remember that misunderstandings are a part of life. Not everyone will understand your intentions, and sometimes people will see things from a completely different perspective. For example, you might think you're being direct and honest, but someone else could perceive you as rude or dismissive. Miscommunication often stems from a lack of clarity. In our fast-paced world, we sometimes don't take the time to explain ourselves fully, or we assume that others know what we mean. But without clear communication, people can fill in the blanks with their own assumptions, which can lead to misunderstandings. To prevent this, Stoicism encourages us to practice mindfulness in our communication. Be clear in your words, and if you sense that something has been misunderstood, don't be afraid to clarify. Seek to understand others' perspectives as well, and give people the benefit of the doubt when conflicts arise. Misunderstandings also occur when we don't listen. Often, we're so focused on what we want to say that we fail to truly listen to the other person. This lack of attentiveness can make people feel unheard, leading to frustration and eventually resentment. By practicing active listening and showing empathy in conversations, we can avoid many of these misunderstandings. Remember, miscommunication doesn't have to lead to conflict. By taking responsibility for your part in the conversation and approaching misunderstandings with a calm calm and open mind, you can resolve many issues before they escalate. 3. Differences in values and beliefs. We all have different values, beliefs, and worldviews. It's what makes us unique, but it can also be a source of tension when our values don't align with others. Whether it's a difference in religious beliefs, political views, or even lifestyle choices, these differences can create barriers between people. When someone's core values clash with yours, it can lead to a feeling of distrust or even dislike. They may see your choices as a threat to their way of life, or they might feel that your beliefs are in direct opposition to their own. This us versus them mentality can quickly turn a simple disagreement into deep resentment. Stoicism teaches us to approach these situations with patience and understanding. As Marcus Aurelius said, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. By recognizing that everyone's beliefs are shaped by their experiences, we can develop empathy for others, even when we disagree with them. It's also important to know when to agree to disagree. Not every discussion has to end with someone changing their mind. It's okay for people to have different perspectives, and it's even healthier to recognize that diversity of thought adds richness to our lives. What becomes problematic is when those differences lead to a lack of respect. People may hate you simply because you hold a different belief, which can be a reflection of their own rigidity and unwillingness to see the world from multiple viewpoints. For example, think about debates over sensitive topics such as politics or religion. These subjects are closely tied to people's identities and emotions. If someone perceives your beliefs as threatening their sense of self or worldview, their dislike for you might grow. They might see you as a representation of everything they oppose, rather than recognizing you as an individual with unique experiences and reasons for your beliefs. In these situations, Stoicism reminds us to stay grounded and composed instead of reacting emotionally. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to maintain our inner peace and not let others' differences disturb us. Respect their viewpoint and stand by your values without aggression. Understanding that others have their own paths and reasons for their beliefs can prevent you from taking their dislike personally. Maintaining peace and integrity amidst differences is key to Stoicism. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, advised that we should judge others kindly, for their perspective is often shaped by experiences we cannot know or fully understand. By embracing this approach, we can prevent many conflicts from escalating and cultivate a sense of calmness and acceptance in our interactions. 4. Rumors and gossip. One of the most damaging reasons someone may dislike you is because of rumors and gossip. False information spreads quickly, and unfortunately, some people are quick to believe what they hear without questioning its validity. This is especially true when the person spreading the rumors has an agenda or feels threatened by you. Rumors are like wildfire. They can start from a small spark and spread until they become uncontrollable. Once a negative perception takes hold, it's difficult to undo. Even if you try to set the record straight, there will always be some people who believe the worst about you. This is one of the unfortunate aspects of human nature. People tend to gravitate toward negativity and sensationalism. When you hear false stories about yourself, it can be deeply hurtful and frustrating. You might feel the urge to confront those spreading the rumors or defend yourself to everyone around you. However, Stoicism teaches us that it is more powerful to maintain our composure and let our actions speak louder than words. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This simple principle reminds us to act with integrity even when others do not. Instead of getting caught up in defending yourself against rumors, focus on living truthfully and authentically. Over time, people will see the truth through your actions, and your character will speak for itself. The Stoics encourage us to rise above pettiness and not be swayed by the opinions of others. If someone dislikes you based on rumors, that is beyond your control. What you can control is how you react. By staying true to your values, remaining kind, and refusing to stoop to the level of those spreading falsehoods. Another important aspect of Stoicism is accepting that not everyone will like you, and that's okay. You do not need everyone's approval to live a fulfilling life. The more you focus on your own values and integrity, the less impact rumors and gossip will have on you. Let your actions be a testament to who you are, and in time, those who matter will see the truth. 5. Personal insecurities. Personal insecurities insecurities are often the hidden force behind why people dislike others. When someone feels insecure, they may project those insecurities onto others. If they see qualities in you that they wish they had, whether it's confidence, success, or even a positive outlook, they might feel threatened. Instead of admiring you or using you as motivation to grow, they may harbor resentment toward you. For instance, imagine a coworker who is insecure about their career progression. They see you receiving recognition, promotions, or praise, and instead of being happy for you, they become resentful. Your success, in their eyes, highlights their own shortcomings. It's not that you did anything wrong, but your accomplishments have triggered feelings of inadequacy within them. This type of dislike is entirely based on the other person's internal struggles. It's not a reflection of your worth, but rather their inability to deal with their own insecurities. Stoicism teaches us to develop compassion for others, understanding that their negative feelings are a result of their own inner battles. Marcus Aurelius believed that we should not be quick to judge others, as everyone is fighting their own battles. When someone dislikes you because of their insecurities, it's an opportunity to practice empathy. Recognize that their resentment comes from a place of pain and insecurity. Instead of feeling angry or hurt, you can respond with kindness and understanding. That doesn't mean you should accept mistreatment, but it does mean that you can choose not to take their behavior personally. By maintaining a compassionate perspective, you protect your own peace of mind and avoid getting caught up in negative emotions. Stoicism encourages us to focus on our own growth rather than the judgments or opinions of others. By staying committed to your path and recognizing the humanity in others, you can rise above these challenges. 6. Lack of empathy and understanding. Empathy is the foundation of meaningful relationships. It is the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes and understand their emotions, struggles, and perspectives. Unfortunately, not everyone possesses this ability. When someone lacks empathy, they are unable to understand your actions or intentions, which can lead to misinterpretations, resentment, and ultimately hatred. People who lack empathy are often quick to judge others. They do not take the time to understand why you do what you do, and they may see your actions in the worst possible light. For example, if you make a decision that they don't agree with, they might assume you are selfish or inconsiderate without understanding the reasons behind your choice. This lack of understanding can create a wall between you and them, making it difficult to connect on a deeper level. Stoicism encourages us to practice empathy even when others do not show it to us. Marcus Aurelius wrote about the importance of treating others with kindness, even when they fail to reciprocate. He believed that everyone is doing the best they can with the knowledge and resources they have. By practicing empathy, you can avoid taking others' judgments personally. Instead of reacting defensively when someone misunderstands you, try to see things from their perspective. This doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but it allows you to respond with patience and understanding rather than anger. It's also helpful to remember that someone's inability to empathize with you often has more to do with them than with you. They might be dealing with their own struggles or have never been taught how to connect with others emotionally. By recognizing this, you can prevent their lack of empathy from affecting your sense of self-worth. Empathy is a powerful tool that can transform your interactions with others. When you approach people with compassion, you create an environment where understanding and respect can flourish. Even if someone dislikes you, practicing empathy allows you to maintain your inner peace and stay true to your values. 7. Competition or rivalry. Competition and rivalry are common sources of resentment and dislike, whether it's at work, in social circles, or even within families. Rivalry can create tension that, if not managed properly, can turn into hatred. Competition in itself isn't necessarily bad. It can motivate us to improve and achieve our goals. However, when competition becomes obsessive or overly intense, it can lead to negative emotions like jealousy, resentment, and even animosity. Consider a workplace environment where you and a colleague are both aiming for a promotion. Instead of viewing the competition as a healthy motivator, your colleague starts seeing you as an enemy. They may become overly critical of your work, spread negative rumors, or even try to sabotage your success. This kind of rivalry isn't about the promotion itself. It's about their own fear of failure and their perception that your success diminishes their own worth. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoics believed in the importance of focusing on our own path rather than comparing ourselves to others. When we start comparing ourselves to others, we create a sense of competition that can lead to negative emotions. Instead of being content with our progress, we become fixated on outdoing others. This is a recipe for unhappiness and discontent. The Stoic approach to competition is to focus on being the best version of yourself, regardless of what others are doing. Seneca once said, "No man was ever wise by chance." Wisdom and success come from consistent effort, not from obsessing over what others are achieving. By focusing on your own growth and celebrating others' successes, you can avoid getting caught up in toxic rivalry. It's also helpful to remember that there is enough success to go around. Someone else's achievements do not diminish your own potential. By adopting an abundance mindset, you can shift from seeing others as competitors to seeing them as allies or inspirations. This change in perspective can help you avoid the resentment and hatred that often accompany rivalry. In conclusion, there are many reasons why people might secretly dislike you, and most of these reasons have little to do with you personally. Whether it's envy, misunderstandings, differences in values, rumors, insecurities, lack of empathy, or rivalry, these feelings often stem from the other person's internal struggles and worldview. Understanding this can help you approach these situations with empathy and maintain your own peace of mind. Stoic philosophy teaches us not to take these feelings personally. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and other Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing on what we can control: our actions, our attitudes, and our responses. We cannot control how others feel about us, but we can control how we react to their negativity. By maintaining our integrity, practicing empathy, and staying true to our values, we can rise above the negativity and live a fulfilling life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on Stoicism, personal growth, and finding inner peace. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay strong, stay kind, and keep focusing on what you can control.